What's up, Brutus fans? Today we're going to be doing a tutorial, Roman temple, what you're looking at right now. So, this is a fairly easy build, it should really only take 15 minutes. Just gonna show you the necessary steps to get to this final stage. So, in the beginning of the build, if you're doing this in creative, I would highly recommend that you use these types of materials. In survival, you know, you can use whatever you want, it doesn't really matter, but if you want it to look exactly like that, then use these types of materials here. So this is chiseled quartz block, pillar quartz block, a smooth quartz block. You can use smooth quartz block or just a regular quartz block. Then quartz stairs, quartz slab, and acacia wood slab. Alright, so you kind of want to start here with, this is a 5 by 11 quartz block right here, and you want to space them out by 2 right here. So what you're going to do, you're going to start with these, you're going to space them out by 2, and then you're going to start with 1 block right there, and then what you want to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want to go 10 up and place 1 block at the top. See how I placed every single block? I have the same one at the top, and you're going to do that for every single pillar. And once you've done that, you should have something that looks like this. So then you're going to go over to the next step, and the next step's pretty simple as well. So this is kind of what it should look like. You're going to put stairs on each pillar, and you're going to put them, you're actually going to make another block. So what you're going to do is make 1 block up like that, and of course you can just go around like that, but you know, you do it. So basically you put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. You get the scheme of it. Alright, so once you put a smooth quartz block on every single one right here, what you're going to do is actually put another quartz block, and you're going to do that the whole way around. Okay, so once you have that finished, it's time to move to the stairs. So as you can see, the corner pieces are all surrounded by stairs. Now it's important to keep that separation, because if it's not separated, then it doesn't give it the same kind of depth that it would. You know, if you put a sort of a stair block right here, it looks a bit confined, and you don't really want that. You want it to be more airy than confined. And what you're going to do is, basically, you're just going to go around. And for the outside, just gonna do this the whole way around. And once you've done that, you're gonna do it the same thing, the exact same thing what you just did on this one. Okay, once you've done that, you should have something that looks like this. So what you want to do for the insides is basically the same exact thing, but just go inside. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go like this whole way around, and you're actually gonna skip this corner piece right here. You're gonna skip that right over here, skip it again right over here, and make sure you want to keep these stairs, like, you don't want to keep them like that. You want to actually flip them upside down and put them like that. It looks a lot better. Gonna go the whole way around, and remember, you want to keep that piece right here open. And once you're done with that, you're just gonna go the whole way around, and again on the tops. Once you've done that, you're gonna have something that looks like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to take these corner pieces, and you're going to go the whole way around. Put a stair right here, a stair right here. And that's what you should have for every single corner piece. Remember, you're just doing these for the corner pieces, so only 4. Go the whole way around. So once you have that done, as you can see right here, you're actually going to do the same exact thing, but for the middle piece. And you have 2 of these middle pieces in the front parts. And you're going to do that in the middle part. And you're going to come over here and do the exact same thing. So this is where it starts to get a little bit, I wouldn't say complicated, but you really have to pay attention to this part. This part's really important. If you don't pay attention to this part, you could screw up the whole thing. So right here we have the designs, actually. Before we go to the next step, here's the first pillow. This is what it should look like on the sides. This is what it should look like on the fronts. And this is what it should look like in the center parts and in the corners. This is the first stage of the roof, and this is sort of what brings it all together. If you don't have this, then you're kind of kind of not going to be able to do this build. It's just not really possible, and it doesn't really look like much without a roof. But you're going to actually start out with the chiseled quartz right here. You're going to go over to your build, and right here in this corner spot, put one chiseled quartz there, and you're going to go like this, and stop right there. And you go the whole way back here. You want to keep it in those middle parts where the pillar lines up with the rectangle on top, the rectangular roof. This is really important not to go one block over. You got to keep it in the middle. And then you go the whole way over. Okay, so once you have that done, you're starting to get somewhere, but it's still not done. And what you're going to do now is you're going to take your stairs, and you're actually going to put them on the outside and keep them upside down like you've been doing. So you want to keep them upside down on the outside. You want to go the whole way around. Alright, so once you have that done, you're going to start with, you're going to build one block here on top of here like this. Go the whole way around. And see, it's basically laid out. So what you're going to do now is you're going to keep this, and you're going to put one right here. So the whole way around, and you're just going to go. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your quartz stairs, and you're going to put them the whole way around here. Whole way around. Okay, so once you're done with that step, you see you have a bit of an opening there, and you'll be able to fix that in no time. But what you want to do is you want to start out with your quartz slab. You're going to put one quartz slab there, one quartz slab there. Make it like a pattern. It doesn't have to be this necessary or this specific pattern. I mean, you can make it whatever you want, but I would highly recommend this pattern. Works very well, especially with quartz slab, because there's not a lot you can do with those. You can't really put them on other slabs. Sort of hard to get a feel with those, but that's sort of what you want to aim for there. Here is same thing on the sides. Same thing on the sides. It's simple. If you get this down, you can basically do whatever you want. You can even put gold where this quartz is, and it will really pop out that white quartz. But for now, if you just want to keep it simple, do what I'm doing and make a simple pattern like so. And you want to get this even too. You don't really want to make it too disfigured on both sides, because it's tough, because sometimes people will notice, but usually if you have a bigger or a larger build, people won't really notice. But just the little touches like that can make the world of a difference, honestly. Alright, and you just do the same thing on both sides. It's pretty simple. I mean, that's basically what this build is. You're just doing the same thing on every single side. Alright, so once you have that done, you're going to go to the front, do the same exact thing that you did on the front. And like I said before, you can start it like that, and you can go like that, or you can just start it on the bottom, go like that. You can do whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. And also in survival, you can make this entire build out of stone if you want to, but that would, out of quartz, that would be pretty difficult in survival, so you can do whatever you want to do, but I highly recommend using these specific blocks for creative. You'll get the same exact look. And what you're going to do now is you're going to start on the roof. And this part's a little bit more difficult than the other parts, but if you pay attention right here, you can basically get down the whole thing. I mean, you can make these roofs as large as you want for whatever build you have. So you're actually going to want to start with the quartz slab, and you're going to want to start in the corners. That's very important to start in the corners, not the very, very far corners, but you want to go one inside. And you're actually going to put one on top, like that. It's better to get more height, because these slabs, you know, they can be a little bit too short, and sometimes that's not good. But with these builds, you know, you can sort of, and it's harder to stack because you're going to use acacia wood as well, and you can't stack those on top with each other. You know, that's not possible in Minecraft. I don't know why it's not possible. You just can't do it. But you sort of want to get a feel like this. This isn't the exact same roof. It doesn't have to be the exact same. You can make it whatever you want. You can even put regular blocks, but I would just use quartz slabs for now, you know, if this is your first temple. Alright, you're gonna go over here, do the exact same thing. Don't make anything too fancy, just keep it simple, and you're gonna get the exact same build. You want to do half slab for each one, and you should. This is pretty big, or pretty big step right here, because in the middle, if you get 2 rather than 1 at the top, you see how I'm getting 1 block right here that I can just put right in the middle. If you get 2, then you messed it up, and you have to go back and review those lines. Alright, so this is where you come in with the acacia wood, and you're gonna put these along the roof right here, but really, in my opinion, I would use this wood all the time. I wouldn't switch to oak, to spruce. I wouldn't use any of those. And it's really up to you, but I think this specific type of wood really pops out with the quartz. That's just my opinion, you know, you can use... Yeah, but what I'm doing here is I'm just putting them right along the slabs right here. It's basically just filled out for you right there. The whole way around. And you just put those right in the slabs. Yeah, messed up right there, but you put them right in there, and you're going to do the same thing for the other side. Same thing. Okay, so once you have that done, I might have not reiterated this before, but what you want to do actually is leave a space right in the middle here, because you want to actually take a quartz slab, and you want to put the whole way around the roof like this. I might have not made that clear, but you can always just go back and take that out and look at that. It looks so much better with that quartz. And that's just one of the simple touches, you know. If you just made it blend in, you know, you don't really notice it. But, you know, that's the simple stuff that really makes it pop out, especially that roof. So once you have that roof done, you know, it's almost complete. You're almost done. What you want to do is, this is also very important. You have these 2 spaces right here. You're going to want to fill them in. What you don't want to do, you don't want to fill them in like this. This is a bad, you just don't want to do that. You want to leave an open spot. So what you want to do is go right in here, and it's almost already set out like that. Boom. It's already covered up. You go the whole way around, it's covered up like that. And covered up at the top like that. But there's actually going to be some spaces right here, and as you can see, I'm trying to place these quartz slabs, but I just can't, you know. And that's because of this wood right here. You know, you gotta use the same wood right there, and it's actually gonna pop out in the front. If you come over here, it's gonna look a lot better. We're gonna have those 2 wood pieces. That doesn't look too appealing. So what you want to do is just cover that up with some quartz blocks or some quartz slabs right here. Just cover those up. You can't even see them. They're not even there. And you're going to do the exact same thing to this side. So I'm not going to skip over this. I'm actually going to do it again because this is so important. Sometimes people mess up on this, but you just want to keep it really simple right in here. Fill that right in there. Take the wood, put it in there, and you know, if you try to, you know, you really can't, because of, for some reason, Minecraft doesn't let you put different slabs on. I mean, that would look really weird. I kind of understand why they wouldn't want that, but you know, you just put quartz right in there and you just cover it right up. Some of the best things you can do in Minecraft, you know, that's a really major skill. Covering things up really helps a lot of stuff. And right here, what I'm doing right here, just put some gold right here for some decoration. You don't have to do this, but it definitely makes it look a lot better. It doesn't have to be the exact pattern on the front as it is in the back. You know, you can make it a little bit different. Don't make it too different, but yeah, something like that. And you sort of have something that you have over there. But we're not done yet. We're really close, but we're not done yet. You see these quartz blocks right here? You're actually going to want to switch them to gold. And I didn't do that because I thought it'd be a little bit too confusing in the beginning. Just keep it quartz for now, but this is sort of where the decoration comes in, you know? This is the fun part, where you can make it sort of your own temple, whatever you want. And the gold definitely makes it look a lot better because there's just so much quartz on this build, you know? It's like almost everything is quartz, so just a little bit of gold or just a little bit of that acacia wood, it can make the biggest difference. And what you're going to do right here, I actually skipped over this part, but you can put this in any part of the build that you want. You just put the stairs right in here. And you can go the whole way around if you want. I would always want to leave some separation, but what I'm doing right here is I'm just going the whole way around. Whole way around. And I'm not worrying about those sides, so I'm not worrying about the inside right now. I'm just going to go the whole way around. Okay, once you have that done, it's almost like the stairs up there. You know, you sort of just want to keep on the inside. You don't even worry about the sides. What you're going to do is the whole way around. Whole way around. And you're not even going to worry about those corners right now. Don't even look at those. And then what you're going to do, the same thing you did at the top. Fix those corner pieces. You don't have to do this. You don't really necessarily have to do this. You can leave, because the temple over there, I left them open. But I would definitely recommend doing this instead. This definitely looks a lot better. Put the middle part like this. And the middle right here. Alright. And you're basically complete with this. I mean, this is sort of your average Roman temple. And as you can see, it didn't really take that long. You know, if you want to build a lot of these. And as you can see, I have some gold patterns down there. You can even put some gold patterns down there if you want. You know, get rid of these quartz. Put some gold right here. And another fun thing, you know, if you want to, I have it down here, but if you want to put some red concrete right here, you would actually want to go 2 up, put 4 right there, and that really makes it look nice, doesn't it? But if you want to do that, you know, you can do whatever you want. You can make it blue, you can make it brown. I mean, it really makes it pop out. But that's just something extra that I've added to some of my important, if you want to make like an important building that you think would have some sort of power or some political building during that time period that would be superior to other buildings. I mean, look at that. That really pops out, and that's sort of what you want to get. And once you get that done, you can basically do whatever you want with these builds. You know, you can make them as big as you want them to be. You can make them as small as you want them to be. So that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what should I build next, because I will literally build anything.